professor of international law at Yildirim Beyazıt University and international law analyst at SETA. He joins me now from Ankara. Professor, great to have you on the program with us as this meeting between Erdogan and Putin is now in its fourth hour, really a marathon level of talks, as we heard from Yusuf there. This is the second meeting between Putin and Erdogan in just over 2 weeks. Where do you see opportunity for these two countries to further relations while still navigating the sensitivities of the geopolitics at play with the ongoing war in Ukraine?
Yeah, actually, the leaders' summits in international relations are always very helpful in solving the international disputes, especially if these disputes are major disputes. It's quite beneficial for leaders to come together to try to settle these disputes. We all know that there are incredible, situations now, especially the Ukrainian war, that is being going on for a long time, for a couple of months. So that's is a priority problem for all international community. And also for Turkey-Russia relations as well. There are many significant issues like Syrian problem and many other related issues. So that's why it's quite reasonable to expect good results from such a significant summit meeting between two leaders.
Professor, Turkey is the only NATO ally that both Ukraine and Russia speak with and trust. Where does that put Turkey, especially following the success of securing this grain deal, in further pushing for diplomatic efforts with Russia?
Actually, before the start of Ukrainian war, Russia and Turkey had good relations for a long time, and this relation sometimes created problems between Turkey and the United States, especially. But despite these, hesitations from the Western countries, including the United States, it has always been beneficial that Turkey had good relations and close relations with Russia. That really helped settling many disputes regionally and globally. And it really became even more important after the start of Ukrainian war, because there is no Western country at the moment from the very start of the Ukrainian war that could come together with Russia to discuss these serious problems. It is now only Turkey, as a counterpart to discuss for Russia the major issues. If Turkey is not in such a situation, in such a position, there is no other country actually from the Western side to discuss these problems. Sometimes we know that Turkey has been criticized having so close dialogue with Russia. Even today, many analysts are sometimes criticizing Turkey, but it's quite unjustifiable in my perception, because Turkey is not really neutral country. It's like active neutral country. It's not like a country coming from both sides to a side and not trying to help to settlement of the disputes, but quite vice versa. Turkey has been spending a lot of efforts to address the major issues, especially the Ukrainian issues. The grain corridor agreement has been achieved solely by the efforts of Turkish diplomacy. So that's why Turkey is a very unique position at the moment to discuss such a serious problems between Western worlds and Russia. That's why I think Turkey should be encouraged to continue such a significant and diplomatic efforts. And I really expect good results in the near future, especially stopping the war in Ukraine is the major and top priority for the international community. I just assume that Turkey would be in the forefront again, trying to settle this major war and to establish a ceasefire.
All right, we're going to leave it there for now. Professor Yucel Acer joining us from Ankara. Thank you.